So Anastasia just sent me a message and she was like, you need to do a video on Terry Cruz's tweet. And I was like, I didn't know what it was because I haven't looked on Twitter or anything. I haven't been on social media today. So I went and I looked up the tweet and he was talking about black supremacy. So just to be clear, there's no way that 13% of the population can gain supremacy, okay? So that's number one. And as far as it being equality, yeah, I don't know. I'm worried about the brother, I'm gonna tell you that. But here's from another brother, and we'll just see what he has to say.
Listen, guys like him are pretty much, I'm gonna say it.
Say what you just said.
he's bought and paid, period. He's focused on what's gonna hurt it.
Kevin, they want to see your face.
Oh Lord, he's bought and paid for. He's gonna do what keeps his family fed.
Just not said nothing and fed your family. What in the world was this?
I don't know. I do know, and just like
he's playing the fence. Is that what you think?
I think he's trying to play the fence. He doesn't want to hurt his pockets.
He's on the wrong side of the fence.
He doesn't want to. Unfortunately, he doesn't want to hurt his pockets, and he's one of those guys that you read about in Hollywood. One of those brothers that go to Hollywood and they pretty much, you're not independent. You're basically, somebody's paying you behind the scenes to do what you do. You know what I mean?
Back in the day, I honestly liked this man, but in the last maybe year and a half or so, he's been garbage, to be honest with you. Like, he's really been garbage. But before, back in the day, I respected his hustle. I respected what he did for his family. He didn't, like, he went hard for his family, and I respected him as a black man, showing you go hard on the paint for your family. Just out here saying and doing whatever. And thank goodness he doesn't represent me, but but I just wish that he would understand. And I already talked about this in a video that there is systematic oppression that keeps us down. There's no way that we can get black supremacy, okay? Our Latino brothers and sisters can get it before us because they're gonna have the numbers, but it's not gonna be us. It will not be us because, number one, we're used for target practice. So,
and we're 13%. 13% of the population. There's no increase of us.
Yeah.
In the last hundreds of years, there's no increase of us. And what's here is what's here. Everybody else,
13% still.
Yeah.
We flatlined at 13%. People are reckless with their Twitter fingers and like, stay off of Twitter. You're embarrassing. You're embarrassing. He's not my boy. Please don't. He's not. Please don't.
A lot of, I mean, you gotta, nowadays people like that are being weeded out. They've been called out left and right. Like, listen, you're not for us. You can't straddle the fence. You're either for or against us, period.
So is he canceled in your book?
He's canceled in my book.
What canceled him for you?
I mean, to me, the Gabrielle Union thing canceled me.
Me too.
When he backpedaled on that situation and he didn't have her back.
Yep.
When she had his back when he was sexually assaulted. And he knows better than anybody else what goes behind the scenes in Hollywood. Okay. You know what I mean? They project a certain image out there. If you're not part of that image group, they'll make your life hell behind the scenes. I read about a lot of those celebrities back in the day, black celebrities coming up. They said they make your life hell. You don't play the game, they make your life hell. And if you want those people like to speak up, they'll blackball you big time.
Well, we've seen that several times over the last few years.
Yeah, they'll blackball you. They'll be like,
and Monique spoke out about her situation, and so I mean, they just want you to play the game.
That's it.
And like they used to, what was it in Higher Learning? He was like, run, ninja, run. And that's kind of pretty much the premise of what they want us to do. It's just whatever niche we're in, just shut the fuck up and do that thing.
Get paid and that's it. To do anything else outside of that, you gotta reap the repercussions and have a backup plan, because they're gonna listen, we paid you to do this one thing and you're on our payroll.
That's why you need to come in, get your money, invest, flip that money, and do what you got to do so you don't got to lean on them for the rest of your life and chase that check like Terry Crews does, is he be chasing the check all the time, and that's why he be putting himself in these situations.
Yeah.
But if you flip your money and make your money work for you, you won't have to chase a check like Amanda. Okay, Amanda Seals ain't chasing no check. Like, she's not worried about that check and chasing it. She's like, the real ain't real, and I ain't gonna be on it, and I don't want no parts of it. And that's what you need to be like. Don't have to chase a check. Make your check work for you.
You either for or you're against us. You ain't in the between anymore. You know, then you're not gonna sit on the sidelines and be like, you know, I want to make sure that my buddy across the street's included. It's no, you got to make sure we are on top. You know, because we've been at the bottom for so long, and they've been using us as cannon fodder all these years, and been taking advantage and taking bits and pieces of our culture and using it and to better themselves and making money off of it, while leaving most of us just in the dirt and behind, because a lot of us are not educated enough and not business savvy enough to understand how money works and how business works.
And
they understand that. They understand how business works and how money works, and they just see you as a commodity to be used and manipulated. Just like Terry Crews, he's used as a commodity. He's part of a commodity and a part of Hollywood. I mean, you see the actors and stuff like that, but you don't see the production companies, Universal, all those big companies. They control all that. You know what I mean? Just imagine if he had his own acting company, his own production company. He had his own stuff. Then he'd be up to vocalize when he's to vocalize. Right now, he's on the payroll. You know what I mean? So you're on the payroll, you got to say exactly what they want you to say, you know, to keep your job and keep your position. And that's where he's at, you know? And that's it.
Yes. So that's how we feel about that situation. I normally don't comment on that stuff, but he just really irritated the fuck out of me with that one. So I just have to speak my piece. But that's some coonery if I ever saw it. So yeah, I don't know, y'all.
Hey, get down.
He wants to be in the video too.
Just want to be nosy. Get down.
He wants to be in the video. I'm leaving now. Oh, my bone just popped. Alright, y'all. Alright, y'all. Well, I am ending this video here. I'm probably just going to put it up like this. Love you guys. Have a good night. Thank you for spending your minutes with me, and bye.